Hi Scorpio, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to talk about the total full moon lunar eclipse that occurs in Taurus on November 8th, 2022 at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 16 degrees of Taurus. And the sun is sitting across the sky in Scorpio at 16 degrees as well. And this is a blood moon. So Scorpio, welcome. If this is the first time you are joining me, this is where we talk about astrology, the aspects and transits that are going on, as well as pull some tarot cards and just talk about how the energy up in the heavens is affecting us here on Earth. These readings are for the entire collective, regardless of what sign you are. These definitely will resonate more if you look at your sun, moon, and rising signs based on your birth chart, but definitely the entire planet will feel these energies. So thank you so much, Scorpio. As you all know, you and Taurus, all eyes are on you all for these 18 months as we go through eclipse energy. We left your eclipse that was on October 25th, that new moon in Scorpio, which was a partial solar eclipse. And now we have reached the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. So this is some really potent time now, especially in the Taurus themes. Taurus has to do with your money, your finances, your self-worth, tangible assets, stocks, bonds, the stock market, inflation, not necessarily inflation itself, but how it affects your finances, your career, your job. These type of topics are what Taurus really wants to hone in on. So another important factor here, Scorpio, is that we have 5 planets in your sign of Scorpio. We have the sun, we have Mercury, we have Venus, and we also have the South Node. So this is a lot of energy, Scorpio, in your sign. So really take care of yourself during this time. I don't know if you could notice it in my voice, but I've started to get a little cold at the very beginning of this week. And I've noticed every time I go through eclipse cycles, especially the ones we've had this year in Scorpio, in Taurus, I've noticed that I usually get a little cold, kind of feel under the weather. So just really protect your energy. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well, okay? So today what we're going to do, Scorpio, is we're actually going to pull a wealth oracle card, and these are cards that are based all on your wealth, and they are based on planets. So it's not necessarily, it doesn't always have to do with just your wealth of physical, tangible, even though that is part of it, but this is also wealth in terms of your how you feel about yourself, your self-worth, how you draw in wealthy type mindsets and those type of themes. So let's shuffle the deck here, and I'm going to pull one for each sign I have been doing. And let's see what we have here. So yours says the strategist, Mars. And isn't that interesting that you all got Mars, which is one of your rulers? Remember, Scorpio is ruled by Mars as well as Pluto. So really off the bat, potent energy right in this card. So the strategist says, every vision has a plan. High achieving, productive, calculating, passionate, ambitious, tactile, enthusiastic, goal-oriented, persistent, and gritty. If that doesn't sum up Scorpio in a nutshell, I don't know what does. But I love this picture of almost like this chess game board, and you can see the person is literally strategizing how they're going to get around the board with their money. I think this is really crucial for Scorpios, especially at this time, because we have been going through 18 months. Well, this is like 12 months now. We still have another 6 months of energy in this Taurus and Scorpio. We'll be leaving your nodes, you and Taurus, next spring 2023. But this strategist really shows you how the universe wants you to use not only your skill and your mindset, but really use the energy of all of this powerful force of planets that is in your sign now. And especially with Mercury in your sign, Scorpio, this is really helpful for you to be able to strategize, talk to the right people, be around the right influential people, if you will, talk about to yourself and to others what it is that you're really trying to go after. I feel like this is going to be a really potent time for you all, okay? All right, Scorpio, so let's get right into it. We're going to pull a past, present, and future spread, and then we will clarify the deck. And since this one is so hot messish, we are actually going to shuffle again and cut it again. Hopefully this is not showing the energies that are going on with us Scorpios. I'm a sun and a moon Scorpio, so this could be affecting how we're cutting the deck here for Scorpios. So let's see what we have, spirit guides for Scorpio. So in the past, we have the Five of Wands, possibly some type of strife or not getting along with others there with that Five of Wands. In the present, you do have the Six of Cups, a really beautiful card, usually symbolizing someone maybe coming back from your past, maybe a nostalgic, emotional relationship coming on in here at this eclipse. And in the future, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So lots of information flying. Like I just said with Scorpio in Mercury in Scorpio, lots of information, lots of conversations around what it is that everyone is trying to do. And I really think, Scorpio, that this is a interesting time for you and Taurus. The collective, indeed, but especially for Scorpio risings, sun, and moons, I think that this is an important time to really go back and retreat into your own, almost like into your own shell, to determine like where is it that you've been fearing moving ahead or fearing taking decisive action. I think that this next 6 months is really going to highlight for you, Scorpio, what you need to think about, but what also you need to really bring into focus for yourself, okay? All right, Scorpio, so we're clarifying the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Interesting that you got two wand energy, which definitely is that fire energy, Mars fire energy. So this is very, very timely here. All right, so for the Five of Wands, you got the Four of Cups in the upright position clarifier. For the Six of Cups, you did get the Judgment card in reverse, endings, karmic endings at that. And with the Eight of Wands in the future, you have the Two of Swords, and I heard the turn over the bottom of the deck, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. There's been several signs getting the Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio, I think you're the first one that actually got the Ace of Pentacles right side up. I believe Taurus and possibly Aries, or a few of the signs at the very beginning, Taurus and maybe Cancer, had Ace of Pentacles. So if you have, and look at that, that next one is the Wheel of Fortune. So really timely stuff here. Okay, Scorpio, so I think where I want to start is with the Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like this is a really crucial time for you all to make some decisions about your money. Figure out how it is that you earn your money, whether you enjoy where you're working, you enjoy your career, whether you have a path, a strategic path at that, with that strategist card coming on in. Do you have what it takes to keep going on the path that you're going, or have you been getting clues on how you can make money in new ways? I feel like this entire reading is based on you really feeling good about a blessing is coming to you of money, of self-worth, of you really rising above maybe your current circumstances and really kind of thinking outside of the box on how you make money, really strategizing how you make money and how you are using the tools, if you will, being given to you throughout these eclipse cycles to really focus on possibly looking for another job. I feel like this Five of Wands shows in the past where you have possibly not gotten along with coworkers, or maybe not seen eye to eye in some type of relationship at work, with money, with people who handle or responsible for money. And I feel like you were trying to ignore it. It was like the Four of Cups is that symbol of like someone was possibly trying to come in and maybe give you little tidbits of information, but you were kind of ignoring the signs. And I feel like that Five of Wands just keeps almost like in the background is reminding you, hey, are you sure this is where you want to stay? Are you sure this is the job you want to be in? I feel like at this eclipse, Scorpio, you're going to be presented with some either people who come back into your life, or possibly some themes of endings, but endings in which you're able to move on to a better place. I feel like the Judgment card is that karmic card of cycles ending. You know, it's like that at the pearly gates is, you know, Angel Gabriel gonna let you in based on how your life was down on earth. And so I feel like the Six of Cups is asking Scorpios, you know, is there someone in maybe your past life, or is there some emotional truth to maybe you had a good heart-to-heart conversation with an old friend you used to have, and they're like, you know, are you really happy with where you're at? Are you happy with your career, your job, your profession? And I feel like you're kind of at this crossroads, Scorpio, with this Eight of Wands and Two of Swords, because the Eight of Wands in reverse is symbolizing, you know, there's lots of information. Maybe you've been putting out your resume, but you know, you're not really getting any bites yet, or maybe you are getting bites and it's so much that it's becoming overwhelming and you need to make a decision, or you're just trying to figure out where is it that you want to go next. Like, you don't want to make these same mistakes of the past. And I feel like you're strategizing. I feel like that Two of Swords is like you and the Eight of Wands are like trying to use the momentum of, you know, these eclipses and all of this scorpionic energy. And so I would say take some time for yourself, Scorpio, to figure out where you can use the Two of Swords to the best of your ability. I do not think that it's all going to play out in November. I think that, you know, energies around eclipses usually are 6 to 18 months of energy. So I would say take a look at the eclipse videos that's in the playlist on Scorpio Soul Time, as well as that November month ahead, just to get a better feel of like where you're at with your sun, moon, and rising signs in different aspects of your world. Because I feel like this strategist and this Ace of Pentacles is really telling you, you can get what you want, Scorpio, but you're really gonna have to strategize a path and figure out where is it that you need to leave behind what is no longer working to get exactly to what you want. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you all have a great total full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, and I'll talk to you later.